3, 2, 1. Hey guys, and welcome. This is JT with Sandhill Sky Drone. Just wanted to come to you today with a new accessory that I got. I thought you guys might be interested in it. It's really cool, and it's definitely made my drone flying a whole lot more interesting. I currently fly the DJI Mini SE drone, and what I found was I was having some problems with the remote controller. And what I mean by that is I was having some problems fitting my phone into the remote, the handles that hold it, due to it having a case on it. But I didn't want to take my phone out of the case every time just to put my phone into the remote control to fly my drone. Too much trouble, too much chance to drop a phone and break it. So I had to come up with a solution. And I also wanted to explore possibly going to a tablet further down the line. So I started looking on Amazon. I did find one on Amazon that I really like. It's called a Hannatora. I guess that's how you say it, Hannatora. It's an aluminum and plastic tablet holder, and I have it with me today. It comes in this really nice bag. Comes in a really nice bag to keep all your pieces and parts together. Somewhat manageable in size. It is currently, today when I looked on Amazon, it's $19.99. It's made of plastic and aluminum, and if you have Prime, of course, you get the free shipping. Now, this unit measures 4.72 inches by 7.52 inches, which is a manageable size. It will support a telephone and tablets from 4 to 11 inches in size. Now, one thing it does say that it does not recommend is to use a 12.9 iPad Pro with it. Apparently it's too large to fit in it and be strong enough. But that size of tablet is pretty big. So just some interesting little facts about it. I'm going to show it to you here as I have it. I'm going to show you the way it comes. It actually comes in some pieces, and you have this piece. This piece is the part that goes in your remote controller. Okay. You have the actual phone holder portion. See, it has a spring load. And on the back, kind of like a phone holder for your car, it has a place to screw on a nut. It does come with two different type nuts. It comes with a plastic nut, which kind of worried me a little bit when I looked at some of these on Amazon, because the plastic nuts, like for telephone holders in the car, they tend to break. And that kind of worried me. So, well, that was a concern. But it also, just to show you what else it comes with, this is the bag that some of the parts came in. It also comes with a metal nut. And this is made of aluminum. It's gold in color. So if you break the plastic one, you have a metal one. It doesn't really need to be tightened that tight, from what I've found from using it, to think that I'm going to break the plastic. But it is nice to have a backup just in case. Now, the unit, when all put together, will rotate 360 degrees. It'll rotate 45 degrees up and down, so it can tilt depending on how you want the angle of your device. And it weighs only 5.6 ounces. This really doesn't weigh much at all. Telephone added to it, or a tablet added to it, then you start to notice a little bit of the weight, but otherwise it's not too bad. It does have a pretty good review rating on Amazon. It's a 4.6 stars out of 5, and there's 241 reviews for this. Okay, there's a bunch of them that look the same. I don't remember why I picked those. I guess it was because I had the metal nut with it. But there's a lot that look the same. Some of them didn't appear to be quite as good as some of the others. But I've been very happy with this one so far. Now, one thing I do recommend, if you're going to run a tablet or a telephone, understand now this is going to put your device up above your controller. So the cables that come with the DJI are short. They're only this long. And that's because they only go from the remote to the phone, which is in the handles of the remote. But I do recommend the Hannatora 8.14 inch cable. Okay, you can buy a cable. You can buy it with a C connection. You can buy it with a mini USB connection. You can buy it with a Apple Lightning connection. And that way you have one that will work. Okay, so I'm going to show you a little bit about how this goes together. It's flat, has a hollow bottom on that side. You can see it's a little bit deeper, so I can get the light on it right. You see these two little balls right here, and what they actually are is you push from this side and you see it come out, and you push from this side and you see it come out. Okay, you can see a little bit better that way. You just bring them up together like that. Okay, And what I always do, and what you're going to learn, because I didn't do this a few times, I had to put it together a few times until I figured it out. You know, you're out there, you're ready to fly. You're not ready to play with all this stuff. So you have to kind of figure it out. So take your nut, put it over the ball. Okay. Once it's over the ball, take your phone holder, a little round piece on the back, and it will actually snap. You probably heard that, okay? So now you can see it's together, but it's not very tight. Bring your nut up, screw it on snug. Now we got a good connection, okay? Now, what I'm going to show you is the way that I do things. If I'm going to use my phone, the orientation needs to be like this, okay? So your remote handles are here and here. And I'll even show you on the remote in just a moment. And your phone would be wide this way, which is for the best viewing, okay? If you're going to use a tablet, rotate the whole assembly this way, okay? And that way, your tablet, thin side to long to long. Now, I don't have my tablet handy that I normally use, but I do have an older Kindle. This is a 8-inch, I believe it is, one that I use around the house. And I'll stick it in here just so you can see what it looks like. Okay, so this is what it looks like mounted in there. As you can see, I'm holding it by this, and you can see it doesn't fall, it doesn't move. It's not very tight. The nut is not on very tight at all, just tight enough to clamp the ball. And you can see it holds the tablet. So this is an 8-inch Kindle made by Amazon, which is pretty comparable in size to the iPad minis. What I normally use right now is a Samsung A7 Lite, which is basically this size as well, and it will hold it as well. It has good tension. It's not going to fall out. Okay. Now, let me show you. I'm going to mount it into the control so you can see what it looks like. If you have a Mini SE, you're probably familiar with this controller. This is the controller I have. The idea behind it is these little arms move. They actually fold completely out of the way when you put it away, so it fits in the case smaller. But they fold out like that, and then you'll see a groove here and here and one here. Okay, and the idea behind that is you put your phone in that, and that cradles your phone, and then you squeeze it together and it holds your phone. So now when you're flying, you have your phone right here, okay, and you're holding it the whole control. Okay, so about the same size as a phone, right? So the way I do mine is you can put it in this way, or you can turn it around this way. Okay, so here's your remote, this way or this way. I like the weight to be closer to the actual control. Okay, so we just put it in those two grooves. We squeeze the little handles down, and this is now what it looks like. Okay, this is what you see. Now I'm going to put that same tablet back in here so you can see what it looks like mounted. You do have to be a little familiar with your sticks. If you're a new flyer, learn your sticks, which one does what, so you don't have to think about it, you don't have to actually see them when you're trying to fly. And the reason is because once you have your tablet in there, your sticks disappear. Okay, so see now your sticks are behind your tablet, but when I hold it, you can see that the tablet kind of rests on my arm on both sides when I'm holding it, and I can run my controller either with the pinch method or with the thumb method. Okay, so now when I'm holding it, as you see, I have complete access to my controller. Either way I want to run it. Okay, complete access. My tablet sits up a little bit higher. Oh, that is really crooked. Okay, so my tablet sits up a little bit higher, and as you can see, when I tilt it back towards me, it does not move. Okay, so this is a very good holder. One other fancy thing that it comes with that I really like is, pardon me, even though I'm just starting to learn to use this portion of it, one of the wise people that runs drones on YouTube said you got to learn to trust the tech. And well, you got to learn to trust the tech, and that's true. And once we start getting all these pieces and parts put together, sometimes you're just trying to fly and not use all the parts. So one of the other things it does come with is a nice neck lanyard. Nice heavy duty clip on it. It's spring loaded. Okay. It is adjustable. It does say the future of possible on there. And your tablet holder has another hole in it. And that hole, if I can do this while I'm on camera, hold on just a moment. That hole is for your lanyard. So now if I want to hang this around my neck and I need to do something with my hands, sure, I'm going to secure this because I don't want to bang it into anything. I'm going to hold it with one hand while I do something with the other hand, but I can put it around my neck while I'm doing this, and I can do what I need to do. Okay? So, as I said, just wanted to come to you with a little review. This is the Hannatora tablet holder. We'll put a link down in the description to this on Amazon if you'd like to go to Amazon. I don't make anything on Amazon. If you've watched any of my videos, you know that this is probably my 5th or 6th video. This is all new to me. I'm learning, trying to teach my kids. They're trying to teach me. So I'm learning. I found something I really enjoy, which is drones. So I'm going to try to make some educational videos. I'm going to try to just share some flights with you. And as I say, this is the Hannatora, spelled H-A-N-A-T-O-R-A, Hannatora. It is a tablet holder. It's made of aluminum plastic. The majority of it is aluminum. There is a plastic nut in here. Okay. It is, as of today, which is January 24th, 2022, it was $19.99 when I went online and looked at it to get a refresher of the information about it. It's a good tablet. Good tablet holder. I highly suggest it. I would show you my phone in it, but my phone is what I do record on. But it is a good way to step up from a telephone to a tablet if you should desire to. As you can see, this 8-inch tablet fits very well, even though Kindle Fire won't run the apps for some reason. That's why I run the Samsung tablet. But I do use my phone, or I do use the Kindle 8-inch Fire. All right, folks, if you've liked my video, please like. I'd love for you to subscribe. I'm going to try to put videos on more as I have the time to do this, as I learn, because YouTube is a strong learning curve. So I'm going to try to put more videos. I hope you liked them. This is the first time you've actually seen me on video because I'm not a big camera guy. But I did want to put this out there, and I've got a few more products that I'm going to review as well, and maybe if you were like me, had never owned one of these things, didn't know anything about them, the first one that we bought, hold on one second, first one that we actually bought was the Holy Stone HS210, which if you've never seen this thing, the tablet is as big as it is. Anyway, the drone itself is very small, but even though it is a small drone, it is a blast, and I have a good time flying them in the house. We actually own 3 of those. I have 2 boys, and so they got one for Christmas, and I got one for Christmas. And I fly it around my living room when it's cold, when it's raining, when it's just not a good day to fly outside, and I just have fun with them. So I'm going to try to do some more product reviews on some things that I bought, some things that I found work, some things that I found don't work. Some things have been returned to Amazon once you find out that they don't work. But I'm starting to put together a little system, and things are starting to come good. As I say, if you like my video, please come back, tune in, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. Help me build this thing. Let's make it into something. I'm not really about the money. I know that there's a lot of YouTubers that make the money. I'm more about let's share a hobby and enjoy things, okay? Hey, thanks for coming by. Thanks for giving me a few moments of your time. Thanks for checking out this tablet holder. And as I say, I'll put a link down below. If you want one, click that link, jump over there to it. I don't make any money. It's just a link to it to make it easier to find because there's so many things on Amazon. Hey, have a great day. Once again, this is JT from Sand Hill Sky Zone. I'll talk at you later.